Public Schools is the latest district in the metro now to require masks. In an email to parents, the district says starting on Monday, all staff, families, and visitors will have to wear masks inside district buildings regardless of vaccination status. The district choosing to follow Kansas City's recent mandate. The email says they expect the Clay County Health Department to share additional guidance next week, and they'll make changes as needed. This week, we can expect some more Kansas school districts to reconsider their policies on masks now that the Kansas Department of Health and Environment is recommending mandatory masks for all students. Kansas health officials say until vaccines are approved for young children, masks remain the best defense against COVID. It comes as COVID-19 cases are spiking because of that fast-spreading Delta variant. The DeSoto School District will talk about masks again at tomorrow night's school board meeting. Another reminder, starting tomorrow in Kansas City, Missouri, everyone will have to wear a mask inside public places. Masks will be required for everybody 5 and up, regardless of vaccination status. That mandate will run through at least August 28th. The most recent numbers from the Missouri Department of Health and Human Services show yesterday was the 4th straight day with more than 2,000 new COVID-19 cases across the state of Missouri. The health department reports 2,045 new cases yesterday, bringing the positivity rate to 14.7%. Missouri says that Delta variant and low vaccination rate both to blame for this rise. Nationwide, the U.S. hit 100,000 new cases in 24 hours for the first time since February. ABC's Christine Sloan reports that the CDC is now warning that the Delta variant is able to spread faster than even the common cold.
A big step backward in the fight against COVID-19. More than 101,000 new cases of COVID-19 were reported across the country on Friday, the most in one day in nearly 6 months. At least 47 states and territories reporting high or substantial community transmission. A startling internal CDC document obtained by ABC News suggests the Delta variant is more contagious than the common cold or flu, estimating the average person infected with the Delta variant can possibly infect as many as 9 people.
This is a game changer for me, and it should be for everyone in our community.
In Provincetown, Massachusetts, more than 900 people coming down with COVID-19. 75% of them were fully vaccinated. That outbreak prompting the CDC to once again recommend masks indoors for everyone in COVID hot zones, regardless of vaccination status.
This weighed heavily on me to have to do this.
In New York State, where more than 60% of the eligible population has received at least 1 dose of the vaccine, more than 3,000 new cases of the virus were reported on Saturday. Florida seeing more than 110,000 new cases over the past week, the highest weekly increase since the beginning of the year. But still, the governor insists
there will be no restrictions and no mandates in the state of Florida.
But there are some positive trends. The White House noting 4 straight days of at least 700,000 doses, about 3 million people receiving their first shot in the past week. Christine Sloan, ABC News, New York.
And some lawmakers here in southwest Missouri, they're making a bipartisan effort to encourage vaccinations in Springfield, one of the hardest hit areas of COVID-19 across the country right now. Representatives John Black and Betsy Fogel, both from Greene County, teamed up to hold a vaccine clinic yesterday. Some of the people who stopped by for a dose said that they made that decision because they saw their local representatives endorsing the shot.
I talked with a gentleman earlier, and when I asked what brought him out today, he joked and said, if Democrats and Republicans are showing up and agreeing on an issue, then there's probably some truth to it.
This is a healthcare decision. This is not a political decision. And I would hope that this helps people see that it doesn't matter their political party. You're talking about the health of yourself and your family.
Greene County health officials haven't said yet how many turned out to that clinic, but they do say they hope events like this will convince more people to get vaccinated in the future as well. To our east, an attempt to offer vaccines to visitors at the St. Charles County Fair fell flat. After 2 days on the fairgrounds, not a single person got a shot there. Still, though, the St. Charles Health Department says it will keep going to try to increase vaccination numbers and fight off the Delta variant spike.
We're just going to do our best to reach as many people as we can.
If we vaccinate 1 person, that's wonderful. If we vaccinate 100 people at an event, that's even better.
44% of St. Charles County is fully vaccinated. Of course, right next door is St. Louis County, which brought back a mask mandate last week in order to slow the spread of COVID-19.